I'm not gonna lie, I've been on some Tasha's hideous laughter slander, and I gotta apologize. It's been really good this league, and I think the one thing I always forget that, first of all, Modern Mill not going anywhere. It's absolutely still insane. You should be sleeving up Ruin Crabs still in Modern. But I think with Tasha's, I always forget that the variance is what makes it worth it. Because a lot of times, sure, Glimpse can mill you for 10, but Tasha's Hideous Laughter, just having the ability to sometimes mill for 13, 15, 20 is just extremely valuable. And I think those are just the extreme accesses that I've talked about over time with my content that Mill needs to work on to work. And honestly, this league is absolutely insane as a showcase to why. Enjoy. I would love to go first. First game, going first. We'll call this 3 spells. Why not? We'll call this 3 spells. Yeah, I mean, we have nothing to do on the next turn. So, opponent seems like they're mulliganing here. Or they're just slow on the pull here. All right, Gabanachi. Gabba. Show me what you got. Show me what you got, Gabba. What you got? Let me just blow up the thing a little bit. All right, Gabanachi. In this case, I think we're just going to go Watery Grave tapped. We have no turn 2 play. We're not playing Glimpses, as I mentioned. So, trying out something different here. And, I don't know. I don't know how we're going to really sequence this out. It's a little awkward in my opinion, but at least we're on the play. I will say, at least we're on the play. Sink into Stupor. I feel like this card would be absolutely nutter butters if it was too good, 2 CMC. Would be absolutely. But even as a baseline cancel, it's so good, right? Return target, like it's not a hard counter. It's not. But you return any spell to their owner's hand or a non-land permanent. Is that better than just having hard cancel on the spell? I feel like it is. I don't know. Our opponent just not in the queue. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep sprecking in here. So when it comes to playing Tasha's, my problem with Tasha's in an open metagame like this in Modern Horizons, I feel like you lose so many points in the game 1 situation because of my prediction of the amount of, there they are, my prediction of the amount of Eldrazi, Affinity, potentially combo. I feel like you lose so much there. Obviously in the post-board game, it's very easy side out, but is that going to be a reason to play the game? Oh, wait a second. Death Shadow or Living End? Living End. Living End. Okay. Okay. Living End. I don't know how good that is. This isn't really the hand for it. We're not even playing Surgical's main. We're playing Spell Pierces. So the list is down below. We're playing Spell Pierces just because I figured with less cards entering the graveyard early, you don't really want Surgical Extraction. You want Spell Pierce because you want to interact a lot earlier. This is a matchup I think we're very prepared for post board. We're not running Soul Guide Lantern. We're running Ashiok Dream Renders. So maybe I shouldn't say very prepared for. Maybe I shouldn't say that. That's a little disingenuous. But so they could just. So I'm gonna hold up Sink into Stupor. Endurance is going to be real annoying here. I'm going to hold up the Sink and pass the turn. Yep. You're going to do this with Force Backup too. Okay. Well, not much I can do from there. So we're going to Cephalid Coliseum. Right. Like I'm kind of held hostage. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Yeah. I have to just wait. Truly, I have to just wait. Mm-hmm. Who's to keep it, you say? Okay. Okay. Goes to our turn. Yeah, this is where you want to combo off. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Send this to my hand. Okay. Yeah, Magic Online. Okay. I was like, don't scare me here. Play this. Play this. Like, are they just whiffing hard? I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand what's going on. Are they just whiffing hard here? I'm gonna hold up the sink because you sink into Stupor and then you force. So they can do so on our turn here. Do this stuff on our turn. Not drawing the cards we need. This is really annoying. There are 18 cards. So we gotta mill them here. I feel like I milled over all their subtleties. I feel like I milled over like all their subtleties. So 2 forces are gone. 3 subtleties. Let's see what happens. Sure. Okay. Okay. Just okay. I don't mind discarding cards here. I'll drop a Jace. I drop the Tashas. Oh, Shaft, come on, think. Come on. Sure. You don't have that much of a clock, honestly. Like 3 a turn isn't that special, but they can just combo off here, which is fair. But that gives me a whole thing to just. Okay, so you gotta have force here. You gotta, yeah. Right. So hard cast your force, which unfortunately I don't have an answer to, and that's okay. Field of Ruin wins us this game. Unfortunately, not much else. Yeah, unfortunately, not much else. So there's the force. That's fine. Oh, it doesn't, right? The endurance is in the yard. Yeah, okay. I don't have a way to beat this. Yeah, okay, so we just have to... Okay, I think... Yeah, so Crypt, Ashioks, could bring in bridges, but... No. This is gonna be take out Tasha's. Take out the Jaces, probably. One more spell, probably just sink into Stupor. And then play everything else. Spell piercers are good here. Fatal push. I could see fatal pushes over, like I could play Sink and Baleful over 2 fatal pushes. Because there is a world where they just keep grinding me out and I need to ping things. But honestly, is fatal push really that worth it? Probably not. We probably just play Jace. Honestly, we probably just play Jace. 3 mana mill 9 cards. Strix Serenade. I was gonna say it counters Ardent Plea, but no, not for our purposes. Yeah. So just submit. Deluge could work, actually. Yeah, yeah, Deluge could work. I'll run Deluge. It forces them to go off again. Sure. Yeah. So here's the scary part now. I have to go Polluted Delta first because they could subtlety my crab. So I can't just rely on that. And then that way, if I can get an archive trap off, I can extirpate the thing away. Now, they did bring in 3+ cards, but they had to mull down to 5, which is great. Great news for me. But we're never, I mean, never. We're not always going to open up with hands like this, which are pretty good. We're not always going to open up with hands like this. But again, this is a matchup that, generally speaking, should be able to beat. Try and find some more grave hate, honestly. Undercity Sewers. Yeah, not right now. Maybe later. Spell Pierce is nice. I'll take Spell Pierce. Subtlety. Yeah, I was gonna say I can't counter it. Right. Oh, okay. In that case. We'll move to their draw. I will do this, and then I will respond to pay 2 life on the stack, and then we will extirpate Living End in response to the mill trigger, just to maximize. So now we're kind of min-maxing everything here. So Living End is gone. You now have Endurances to hard cast, which is fine, but your Ardent Plea leads to nothing. There's no Grief in hand. You have Mystical Dispute. 3 Endurances. Okay. Otherwise, nothing threatening in hand. They'll Misty, Generous, and keep it pushing. I will not force. I will Archive Trap. That's it. Ardent Plea, though, I mean, granting these suckers Exalted that's a win condition. I'll say that. That's a win condition. Sync is going to be pretty good. If we can sync into Stupor a force negation, that would be quite something. But we'll keep it pushing. Yep. You're getting hit with this. Right, so you Misty, Generous Ented, you hit an Ardent Plea. We will Spell Pierce that because I need to advance my game plan. Right? Now you suck, and now you suck. What is... Sorry, Force Negation has gone too. Gotta mill over a bunch, right? Gotta mill over a bunch. So they got the Breeding Pool. Cool. Mill over 3 more cards. We passed the turn. We let Ardent Plea resolve. It's fine. But the key here is that we need to... We essentially need to save this Drown for an Endurance. Right? That's what this is about. They're not going to play the Ardent Plea. Interesting. Okay. Do I hold Sync? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I'll just play this as a land. Get you to mill. We have 1 Endurance gone out of their deck. They might have 1 in hand, so they just drew another land, which is great. Just gotta hold up Drown for that. Hopefully they don't find like Mystical Dispute or anything. So I can't pop off this Archive Trap. It's too much. It's just too much at risk, right? Mystical Dispute, they untap, find Endurance. Like there's too much at risk, truly. Now, if they hard cast this Architects for some reason, then I'm down. Okay. Don't want to get caught with our pants down here. Play this. You know, the more crabs we have out, the worse, like, sorry, the not as bad the endurance is against us if it comes down. Okay, 2 cards now, potentially. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. All right, Cycle Street Wraith. Reef. I saw what, though? This... Yeah, might as well. I might as well counter this, so they don't see my last card. It's the same thing. They're gonna take my drown, right? They're gonna take my drown. That's the truth of the matter. Oh baby, that's what we call a win condition. I'm gonna archive trap them. I'm gonna save the cards milled here. So play your endurance. You have to have the endurance. So you have one in hand. You don't. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, okay. All right, beautiful. All right, so run it post board. This is going to be a lot tougher, again, without Soul Guide Lantern. If we're able to force them into a situation where we have to grind out, Ashiok just becomes that much better. But the fact that they have Mystical Disputes and Force Negations, I mean, these are stock cards. Let's turn that light on here. These are stock cards. I don't know if I can really rely on this hand. It's pretty awkward. If they don't search, what do I do? If they don't search, have endurance, what do I do? I've committed all these resources to nothing. They mulligan once. All right, fine. Fine. I'll play this game. Truly, I'll play this game. They mulligan, so... They mulligan to 4. I'm so happy I kept this. They have to search now. They mulligan to 4. Oh, they mad. Oh, they mad. No ley line. Coming in with the same amount of cards. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can't steal this. The big fear is if they have endurance. But then if they have endurance, they've used up all these resources, right? Okay. Why would you wait for my turn to do this? Okay, absolutely not. Archive trap. Archive trap. Okay. See that right there? Why would you do that? What if I draw another one? What if I draw another one? Endurance. 1 endurance only, eh? My fear is they have one in hand. Truly. My fear is that they have one in hand. So we just draw 3 cards here. Yeah, alright. Did they grab a card? Yeah, they did. They found Basic Forest. So if they have to go off with Ardent Plea, that just becomes that much more awkward for them. But, you know, yeah, I mean, at this point, it's got to be Misty. We grab an island. That way we can, on that next turn, go crab, mill them, and then, you know, keep it pushing from there. No land. That is a big win. That is a big win, I will tell you. We'll do this. Grab an Undercity Sewers. Okay. Top. Baby. When I tell you that card is gonna resolve to a victory. When I tell you that card's gonna resolve to some good stuff. Okay, Hedron Crab comes out. Polluted Delta. Okay, Magic Online. Please, Magic Online, please. Please, we gotta wait till at least 5 for that. Like, I need that Ashiok to resolve. Once it resolves, cooking with gas. 1 endurance gone. So we keep it pushing, right? We gotta aggressively mill them. We're not desperate for all these black sources. We'll just grab island. Brought in a Teferi Time Raveler. Okay. I didn't actually... Did I see that in the last? I wasn't even paying attention. There's just so many... There's just key cards that I'm cluing into. Teferi, definitely not one of them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, we Field of Ruin here. We don't play the other crop. We definitely Field of Ruin here. To force them out of colors. Do we? Well, they're sorcery speed though. They're playing Ardent Plea and Shardless. Yeah. What am I saying? This deck's so different now. This deck is truly so different now. If they endurance, I want them to endurance on their turn. I'm just trying to think about what I'm feeding them by doing this, by going this Field of Ruin line. Really shutting them out of things, so. Sure, you're gonna get blue with that. I guess, I mean, I could drown it, so there is that. So grab the island. Yep, no basic for you to find. You are so far behind. You are pushed out of this game. You do. I don't know why you're still playing this. Why are you still forcing this? Okay, draw. Swamp. Okay, Ashiok Dream Render. If they force this, I'm not going to fight it. I have to hold Drown for the endurance. Because I only see 2 endurances. I have to hold it. Okay, they don't have it. Hey, no need for Tasha's. When you're just built to win. GG's. I didn't even realize the game started. No. Got a mull to 5. Alright, it'll have to be this one. Honestly, maybe there's a world where double Tasha just wins us this game. Maybe we're up against Scales. Oh, I thought I was gonna predict it. I thought I was gonna call it. Maybe, maybe some type of Nadu list. Probably want to go Polluted Delta in case they go Nadu next turn. So, it's not great. Okay. At least we got our 3rd land. Unfortunately, it's not blue. So we're just gonna have to pass. Have to be ready for the Nadu here. Okay, cool. Well, he can't pay that amount. So, honestly, I kind of don't want this thing attacking me. I kind of don't want this thing attacking me. This thing just comes off. Okay, you got Amulet. Yeah, we're not gonna be racing them that well. Amulet's like one of those decks, like, you would think that Tasha's isn't good against it, but it honestly isn't that bad. It honestly isn't that bad because they run such a high amount of lands. You tend to be able to get away with a Tasha's. You tend to be able to get away with it. But let's see. We'll run out of Swamp and we'll Tasha's here. You tend to be able to get away with it. It tends to go pretty deep. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they'll create a token. Yeah, see, like 20 cards. Like, honestly, like, look, a lot of these are lands, and it's really the Primeval Titans that really stop you. I wonder what this deck is doing different. It doesn't look like it's playing the Wish package or Karn for that matter, but let's see. So create another token. Yep. Get another Amulet of Vigor. They'll just get on the offensive, honestly. Yep. Yep. So I'm kind of forced. I can't cast Tasha's. I'm kind of forced to kill one of these construct tokens because it's kind of getting ridiculous. See, if I was able to live, I'd just be able to Tasha's and not Tasha's, like Jason win the game here, but that's fine. So in this case, what we will do is we will Field of Ruin. We will take out the Urza Saga because we can't have that continuing to grow. Big problem is on the turn back, taking a crap ton of damage here. Yep. That's it. I really don't know how we're supposed to win this matchup at this point. We've taken too much damage. Tasha's was definitely not going to win us the game there. I could have Jaced uptick, but then they kill Jace, and then I'm kind of done nothing for that whole turn anyway. Like, they've kind of time walked me anyway. I don't know. I don't think there's a world where I win this, honestly. I just call it. I don't think there's a world I win this. I'm at 9 life, and they just keep swinging in with all these things. I need like 2 turns. I need 2 turns. So we'll run Strix Serenade here. Extirpates and Ashioks. Call it. So we'll drop Sync, Crypt, Jace, Baleful's fine. Spell Pierce, not so much. Drop like 3 Tashas. Ashiok makes it so they can't search and stops the endurances that come at us. In this case, we should probably just drop Visions actually and keep Tashas. All things considered. I should have done that last round. I didn't even take that in. Considering what I was bringing in, I had such a struggle. But I can't do this. This hand's gonna trap me. I know this hand's gonna trap me. I mean, all right. All right, Strix Serenade counters the Amulet. That's my argument for this. It counters the Amulet. So they brought in their whole sideboard. Yeah, so Cephalid and pass the turn. Cephalid and pass the turn. It's going to be quite the ouchie. There's no way I beat Living End and I lose to Titan right now, right? There's no way. No conceivable way. I just have to keep passing, honestly. I think I'm supposed to hold up the Strix Serenade, truly. I've already committed to the line. We're going to put that in the graveyard because I don't think we'll be able to use that anytime soon. So we're just going to look for other spells. All right, opponent, what do you got? Boros Garrison. Playing it slow. I like it. Playing it slow. Right. So play out both of these because the whole thing was to hold up Strix Serenade. And we do. We get to. All right. Save targets always yield. They're not playing Amulet. They're playing Slow Mulet. I like me a little Slow Mulet, you know? I like me a little Slow Mulet. Huh? Okay. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay. Truly okay. I'll just run out of Tasha's here. I'll run out of Tasha's, hold up I'll hold up the Undercity Sewers. See, only 13 cards. I probably did a double thing here. Fair amount of high CMC stuff, but yeah, see, I had a generous hand as well. Yeah, so it's really mixed. It's really mixed, right? Like the variance can go. It's a high like if you look at the Tasha's distributor in the mill Discord, like I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, Amulet has like a pretty big variance scale on how Tasha's really works for them. This is fine. Hopefully they just don't have a Cavern of Souls. Like that's all I have to really hope for. All right. Again, Slow Mulet. I'm a big fan of Slow Mulet. So you got your 6 mana. Now you do anyway. So we can get kind of funky with it, and we could Fractured Sanity, which I think we will. So we'll add this. Add blue. Bounce this with the colorless, right? So it's kind of turning our Field of Ruin into thing here. I think this is better than using Field of Ruin, and I could be wrong. This could be a bad call. But I feel like without Cavern of Souls, I could just get blown out by Cavern here. Without the Cavern, we should be okay to just counter the Titan here. We should be okay to just counter the Titan. Just got one endurance in there. All right, opponent, what do you got for me? Oh. Do I really care about this? Do I really care about this? Right now, no. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I based on my hand, I don't really care about this. Yeah. Fine. Not punished. There you go. Hopefully we can just draw a land here. Maybe a fetch land. Okay. I'm just gonna run out another Tasha's then. Do I just field them now? Like, is this just getting ridiculous at this point? Maybe I just field them now. I can Tasha's next turn. Yeah. Maybe I just field them now. It's getting a little ridiculous. So return the Oboro as my land drop for the turn. Okay. We will use your... I mean, they have plenty of basic forests, so it's really just grab the white source here. And then hold this up for the Strix Serenade. Yep, see, they're gonna have plenty of basic forests, so it wasn't about attacking their red-green sources. Yep. Vexing Booble. Vexing Bauble and Endurance. Not a lot of synergy there, but what do you got for one green? The search off of alright, fine. Dismember it is. Okay, one ring comes in. I mean, the cards they draw off of this are helpful. It pulls stuff out of their deck. There's an opportunity for me to potentially just win with Cephalid Coliseum next turn if my Tashas can go far enough, and if I draw land, in all fairness. I can Fatal Push this. Okay. Yeah. Sure. This card is like kind of insane. All right. So they don't have a way to create. They don't have a way to create green. Oh, they do, right? I should have countered it. Okay, it's fine. Let me see if I can draw a land. I think if things work out, I can just win the game here. I can just win the game on my turn if I can draw land here. Beautiful. So we play the island. We Tashas. Let's see. The Tashas has to work for us here, in all fairness. That's actually so dumb. One more card. We could have forced the win off of Cephalid. One more card. We could have forced the win off of Cephalid. Okay, all right. Not a problem. One more card. I could have forced it. Damn it. Just 2 endurances? They might have another one. They're not going to draw a card off the ring, are they? Yeah, they're not. Next turn. Could have forced it here. So close to like a win here. All right, that's fine. It's not Not gonna win you the game now. Where are your Valakids at? There's one in the grave. There's one in exile. This is what we Strix Serenade. Yeah, like they don't have lethal or anything on board. Let's use this just in case we need the black. Just in case we need the black. The smart creatures, the smart people. All right, the endurance. You definitely have another one. You definitely have another one. Just hit me with it. Yo, let's go. Only 2 endurances. Okay. So now they know the Cephalid Coliseum heat's in there. All right. Toxic Deluge though. Might be a call, but oof. Wow, disappointment strikes again. At least we get to recover on some cards here, so we'll do this. I think I'll... What do they do? Makes me feel better about it. Okay, drop a Misty. Drop a Misty. Sure, we're gonna play Crab on 1. Because I got a curve here. That was kind of decision. Do I drop Fatal Push? I don't think so. Okay, so I can curve. Yeah, I don't think the answer is drop Fatal Push. Thankfully rewarded. So hopefully I can slam Ashiok and I'm not terribly punished. Hopefully. Okay, I'm liking both of these right now. Liking these options they're presenting to me here. So hopefully I can just counter the next thing they play here. Just shocking a Watery Grave, truthfully. Okay. Just gonna play the district again, fair enough. Okay, and then on my turn... Oh, the double Ashiok, though. The double Ashiok, though. Okay, little counter synergy, especially considering the drown, but that's okay. Ashiok Dream Enter comes down. Okay. Now they can't search, and now they're exiling, which is great. The anti-search, I mean, not only are we working against Endurance right now, but again, the anti-search, stopping Urza Saga, stopping Primetime coming down, like all this stuff. Very valuable. Yep. I mean, stopping the Shifting Woodland too, honestly. Yep. So we go Island. Drown this, because we're probably just not going to be able to do much else. We're going to drown this. Right? And we do this. Fortunately, we don't really have a good way to enable this Fatal Push now, or else I would have obviously gone that route. I might not even have activated Ashiok to potentially counter like a 3-cost that comes down. Okay. Fair enough. So this is a permanent... I always forget how Revolt works here. Is it permanent eye control? It's permanent eye control, right? See, now it doesn't even really matter. They got like 2 of these out right now. Okay, all right. You got perfect mana. You got perfect mana. Go Cephalid. We just gotta mill them. That's all this is about, right? So cast Fractured. Bang, bang. Right. 22 cards left. Both endurances are gone, but we keep pushing here. So the 1-of Cultivator, I believe it's a 1-of Cultivator. 3 One Rings gone. 1 Valakut. I believe they have one more, maybe not. Because I didn't see it last. I didn't check Exile properly though. Primetime. Probably have one in hand. I mean, there's 2 here. All right, we have to think of this like they're functionally. Well, see, I can't use Cephalid yet because it's not like everything's died. Can't use Cephalid yet. Yeah, they're gonna swing both at this. So I'm gonna try and enable my graveyard here. I'll block here. My Ashiok will still die. Right, and then I'll just kill one of these. I don't know, because I can't save it. I can't save it. There's no way, right? Like there wasn't any line with like. I guess I could have like I could have Ashiok milled myself. Cephalid Coliseum. I lose that permanent because I gotta sack Cephalid Coliseum. Yeah, they're gonna prime time here. Like there was a line for this, but I don't know. All of that to I don't know, force this situation and everything. Like right now, Shifting Woodland just becomes a copy of thing here. Like if I draw Tasha's, honestly, if I draw Tasha's here, it could potentially win me the game. It could potentially win me the game. Because I just need a mill 17 cards. Then they draw, go to 18. They're left with, oh no, I need to mill 18 cards. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay. Alright, opponent. Summoner's Pact. Endurance? Springheart and Tuco. Fair enough. Tasha's off the top would be so good here, but it's okay. If our luck runs out here, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. We were able to force them into a situation, and they did so much to kind of make this work for them. I mean, hey, at this point, Tasha's probably just straight up wins because they're creating copies of things. This is pretty cool though. This is a really cool synergy. This is a pretty cool synergy. Yeah, this is a pretty cool synergy here. Let's see what happens. Otawara, eh? Otawara and the Simic. Yep. So this opens up more room for cards that win me the game here. They have Xaxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That sucks. I have to Ashiok myself. To enable Coliseum. I have to keep the Watery Grave in here because I need to net 1 card. But then what is really the goal of this? Like I can Ashiok myself, mill a bunch of cards. Right? Then Cephalid. To, you know, like to do what? Yeah, just all right, GG's. Yeah, GG's. Up in this game, opponent decides to mulligan. I'm living the dream. I'm here for the content. I got the double archive, trap visions, 1 blue land. To be fair, it's 2 lands. It's a 2-lander. In all fairness, it's a 2-lander. Opponent keeps it. All right, mess me up. No, please. Why? Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? All right. All right, Cephalid Coliseum, please just search your library, please. I'm begging you, search your library. Don't be some mono white nonsense, please. It's freaking Soul Sisters. Ah, please. I kept a terrible hand for this. The Demon Sid's Blessing. Yeah. I mean, it's got lifelink too, so it enabled itself. I don't gotta work too hard. Like, they probably see the Cephalid Coliseum and they're mad confused. They're probably mad confused. They're like, what the hell is playing Cephalid Coliseum? Yes! Please! Please! Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yes! Yes! Make it happen, yes! All right, Amped Raptor, we're gonna bang. We're gonna hit you with this. Coming at you with the mill. Coming at you with the mill. Do this. Do this. Now, in response, we're gonna draw 3 cards. Find 1 more archive trap at least. Let's go! Let's go! All right, this Amp Raptor hopefully gets absolutely doo-doo. Yo, let's go. We got the call. We got the call. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. All right, resolves. Resolves. All right, Galvanic Discharge. No targets on that. Gotta be a creature or planeswalker. Love it. Love it. 4 cards in yard. I mean, eventually this, I mean, yo, I think this is going to be one of those Tasha absolutely slaps this matchup type of games here. So they gain some life, they create a thing. Yeah, that's fine. So we're really just going to, yeah, we can shock in for this Tasha's here. So what we'll do is we'll play this, right? We'll slam this in. Always yield, right? And then we will kill this. Cancel that. Hold on, because we can block damage. We'll kill the 2/1. Right. Then next turn, we can shock in Sync. They mill 3. I mean, this game's over. This game's over. The triple trap to start us off. The triple trap. Arena of Glory coming down. All right. Yes. Galvanic Discharge. Perfectly fine. But I got my mill 3 out of it. Another Amped Raptor. This is great because this takes cards out of their deck. This truly, this takes cards out of their deck. Because other than your okay, this is a cool little aggro deck. This is a cool little aggro deck. What we're gonna do is we're gonna Tasha's though, and we're gonna win the game. We're gonna win the game. Yes, we're gonna Tasha's. Yes, yes. Tasha's takes it to 0. Let's go with the flow. Oh, that Titan though. All right, begin sideboarding. So, this matchup. There's so much that's good here. Probably just Crypt and Toxic, honestly. What does this deck bring in against us? Like, do we Ensnaring Bridge? Pretty reasonable, I think. We just run it like this. I mean, like double Crypt and Sync into Stupor being a land there, by the way, really did kind of save us. I will say it really did kind of save us. So let's see what happens here. All right, opponent, make it happen in this game 3. We got a Fatal Push off the rip, which is going to be important. We know they're playing Ragavan and the Ocelot, so yeah, it's gonna be pretty important. I think the rest of it is decent. We got to redraw off the Fractured. Got 2 lands. We'll make it work, right? So opponent brought in 7 straight cards and somehow managed to... Oh no, they're mulliganing. Oh yeah, mulligan again. Mulligan again. Mulligan again. What? Okay, whatever. We get to draw a card though. We get to draw a card. Ragavan? Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Even better. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Come on now. It's not here. Not here. Get that out of here. Not for this world here. Not for this world. I honestly probably should have just waited because now they can dash in a Ragavan in all fairness. So probably should have just waited, but got themselves a Plains. Okay. Ocelot. All right. We're gonna drown them. Yep. Ocelot resolves. Yep. We're killing that. I'm telling you, we're killing that. That's not surviving. We're killing that. All right. Next turn, I'm gonna hit you with the Tashas. We're killing that right now. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're killing that right now. Island. Tasha's is about to go hard against this deck. I'm not gonna lie. Tasha's about to go hard against this deck. Let's go to combat. If you play a Ragavan, I'll kill that. If you swing with just this, I'm killing that. Like, truth of the matter. All right. Yup, this is dying. This is dying. It's not meant for this world. Get out of here. Get out of here. This a legendary? Card ain't no legendary. Come on now. Come on. Who balances this? Who makes these cards? Who makes these cards? All right, Tasha's. Hit them deep. Hit them deep. What? It's like on rate. What did I mill? What? I got the Flage. I get Flage. I got that at least. So I guess call that a win. But all right. What am I supposed to do? What am I really supposed to do? Hopefully I can draw a land next turn. I can then play the Crab, Field of Ruin, and then turn after that go Fractured Sanity, Crypt Incursion if things ever go south. Like we can find our way to a W if we need to. Seasoned Pyromancer. I like that. Draw you some cards. Discard 2 first though. All right. All right. Okay. Finding yourself some lands. Yeah. See, I don't mind that as a land, right? I'll shock that in. Because we kind of just need to advance the board state here. I'll shock this in, right? Then we can field this. Grab ourselves an island. Right? And then this kind of just gets me closer and closer to Fractured Sanity being a win condition. Obviously, if they're starting to do some sus stuff like Fractured Sanity, I mean, Crypt Incursion's just gonna put us so far ahead. Oh, they have another Titan though. Ooh. Yikes, Crypt Incursion. Last 3 cards I milled gave them. I didn't even notice they had a second copy. All right. That's not fun. Yup. That's nice though. That's not 3 damage coming at me. They can deal 3, take me to 11. I mean, they have lethal next turn, so I have to crypt. I have to crypt here. What? Why didn't you swing with the elemental? What? Hello? Hello? You have lethal regardless though, so. Just trying to think if playing this land and cycling Fractured Sanity actually does anything for me. I mean, it's 4 more cards milled, so I'll do it. Cycle this. I mean, all right, there you go. That's a bunch more life. I'm not going to risk it with the Tashas. Not yet. I'm just going to Crypt, give myself enough of a buffer, and then Tashas can hopefully just win it for me next turn here. Yeah, I mean, that was 6 more life, right? I'd be at 33 versus if I just kept it. But, yeah. This is a cool little brewski. Cool little brewski. Amped Raptor. Okay. Guide of Souls in this, eh? Pretty cool synergy. Okay. Blade Forge coming in. Amped Raptor, Guide, Souls. Come on, come on. Resolve your little stack. Resolve your little stack. Yep. Swangin', dealing 12 damage in total. You're gonna put 2/1/1 counters on something? Yeah, okay. The Flage, Titan of... I feel like this should just be a full cycle, right? Like, we have Rakdos, we have Simic, we have Boros. The Dimir one better mill me some cards. The Dimir one better be like, discard a card, mill 6 cards. I'm calling it. Do that right now. Discard a card, mill 6 cards. So we're gonna Tasha's. We're gonna be able to hold up a Drown, which is beautiful. They are at 0 though, and they suck at this game. There we go. We won the game against a random brew, and we are feeling proud about ourselves. Let's go. GG's. Game 4. I would love to play first. I like these leagues where I get these opportunities to play first with fire hands like this. Come on. Come on. We slamming some cards. Game log. Mulligan is 6. Oh, more cards to mill, less resources. I will take that exchange. All right. Simply just 1 card. All right. As always, classic. Start off with the worst crab in Hedron Crab. The OG though. You know, the OG though. Let's hope we can find a 3rd land, curve out into Fractured, find a 4th, curve out into Jace. Like, man can dream. A man can dream. Arid Mesa, a good sign. Not generally speaking, Arid Mesa decks. Not for us. Not for us. Generally speaking. What is this? Okay, fine. Why couldn't I have that last turn? Leyline? What is this? Hey, yo, what is this? Alright, I'm just gonna do this now. Bloodbraid Elf. Put that in the graveyard. I need a land. What? What is this? What am I playing? What am I playing against? What am I actually playing against? Give me a land so I can draw 3 cards off of Jace here. Some like weird domain? It's like domain, but not domain. Okay. I'll take it. It's a 4/4. Oh, thank God. All right. So I'll just play this. I think genuinely what I have to do is just play for the win. And that requires me Fractured Sanity in here. And then next turn, fingers crossed, draw a land, play Jace 15. Right? I think we just got to play for the win instead of drawing 3 cards. All right. Otherwise, we can drown. We can play Jace, draw 3 cards. Whatever we need to do. But this is an interesting version of Domain. What do they have that's multiple colors that they can't play thing for? The companion. What do they have that they can't do that for? Like, I'm not quite understanding that. Okay. Sure. Maybe endurances? Just don't see one here. Discard, draw. Okay, maybe they're trying to find that endurance. Unfortunate. But that's okay. So that's a better way to draw 3 cards. And there you go. That is the GGs. That is it. A Fractured Sanity, keeping it quick. Let's go. Yep. I don't understand, like, why aren't they playing, maybe they just, I don't understand, why aren't they playing Gigantha? Gigantha is like double pips of the same color. Maybe they just need the sideboard slot or something. I don't know. Is this really a Deluge matchup? No. They're just gonna take me out of the game. I think it's these. All those people in the comments that tell me to bring in Leyline Binding against thing here, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Oh, gotta take a pause here. I'm back. Let's continue sideboarding here. Sorry, I had to take a call from the Mumski. Generally speaking, I don't think Ensnaring Bridge is good here. Extirpate, this isn't really combo heavy. It seems like they're very aggressive. Toxic Deluge against a deck playing 4 bolts and 4 of the Domain Burn spell does not seem like a good idea. So generally speaking, this is fine. Strix Serenade should be perfect here to be able to counter Kavus, anything like that, but they're not playing like Dracos. This is technically a 2-land hand. I mean, I'm gonna run it. They Ragavan me though. This sucks. If they Ragavan me, this sucks. Were they playing Ragavan? I feel like they should have been. This deck needs to be playing Ragavan if they weren't. I wasn't paying attention to that. That's okay. So they're gonna get their domain up here, and that's okay. So I'm gonna just force the Leyline Binding on the Hedron Crab. Then after that, I can Ruin Crab, hold up Spell Pierce for the next removal spell that they'll have. Hopefully I don't have to sink into Stupor to just cast a Fractured Sanity. But, I mean, after that, I'm going to be drawing 3 cards off of Visions. And kind of the whole hand plays itself here. So, let's see. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, they'll play that. No Leyline Binding is interesting here. Maybe they're just binding on our turn to force the interaction. Which is fine, too. So, I'm going to just do this. Right? Okay. I'm gonna just wait it out. I don't need to do anything right now. I truly don't need a fetch right now. Sink into Stupor. Honestly, it's just this game so far, and like there's been other situations as well where Sink into Stupor has given us an option in this league, but it just feels like such a good card. Just optionality is so big. Having options just so big. All right, opponent. What do you got for me? Honestly, I could be playing some Overwatch with my buddies right now. But instead of suffering through Overwatch rank grind, I'm out here grinding this out. So this league better repay me. So we're keeping our spells here. I'm gonna Spell Pierce this. I'm keeping my crabs. Yep. Okay, so we'll play the Undercity Sewers. This will allow us to draw 3 cards. See if we want to draw this card. I mean, I guess, right? We do need lands, but I figured we'll draw into them. Hey, yo, get out of here. Get out of here. Stop that. Like, actually stop that. All right, there you go. All right. Get your endurance out. Fine. Do your thing. Do your thing. I guess that's something I should have been aware of, that this deck would bring, because they're not playing thing, that they would bring in endurance against me. I guess that is something that I should have been more aware of, but that's fine. That's okay. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Like, I mean, considering like how our sequencing has been going so far, like, I mean, it's a pretty good spot so far. Okay. Shuffle the endurance back in. Maybe they drew it. We're gonna archive trap them here. Shock in a watery grave, probably, or I don't know. We could just fractured here, but I kind of want to get this Jace out. Let's do this. Yep. Got one endurance. Kavu is a little unfortunate as a 5/5, but that's okay. How do I do this actually? Oh. Definitely that actually. What the hell? What's the plan here? I mill them for 6. They go to 31, 14. I mean, I got the win next turn. That's the thing. I got the win next turn. With this hand. So I think I Jace here. I don't really need to be doing this. This is a little... I could have just tapped, brought in Fractured Sanity, but... It just mills one more card. That's what I'm thinking of. It just mills one more card. Double endurance. We just have to keep one crab alive. That's all this is about. Right. 2 endurance is gone. They'll discard draw. Yep. Pretty good card to discard, I will say. We will block here. What's the chance I die to double Tribal Flames? So you're saying there's a chance. I mean, come on. I gotta keep myself in this game, though. Honestly, I gotta keep myself in this game. But if I, like, this just wins me the game. If I don't do this, this wins me the game. So take the 5. They can have double Tribal Flames. Take the 5. I could block the other way, though. The thing is that if they go for the thing line... But they discarded Drew. I misplayed this. I actually didn't need a... I didn't need a thing at all. I actually misplayed this so hard. They're gonna choose Fractured Sanity. I actually misplayed... Meddling Mage, though? Oh. Huh? No? Incorrect? Incorrect? I guess we just do this for the win. Hopefully they don't have the endurance. Yep. Oh. 3-1 in this league. Let's see if we can turn this into a 4-1. Let's go. Oh, this is great. The cues are quick. Oh, and the hands are beautiful. The hands are beautiful. All right. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Being feared by meddling mages. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. We are on the play. I think we Polluted Delta here. Hold up a Fatal Push. Turn 1 Ragavan is always still a problem. I mean, we begin the game with 7, so do they. All right, play this out and pass the turn. I mean, I'm sitting pretty here. I'm feeling pretty good about the fact that we have 3 wins. Always sharing me the goal. Get your entry back. But see if we can't 4-1 it. Little unfortunate with the Titan League. I mean, guess we could have like fatal pushed something or whatever to keep the I don't know. There was a line to keep the Ashiok alive, but it was so niche. I don't know. Phyrexian Tower. Oh Lord. Okay. the same thing. I think we're gonna do here. We're gonna Undercity Sewers. We don't get to mill any cards here, but that's fine. Another crab is okay. We have a Fractured Sanity cycle anyway. Let's do this. I don't know what type of brew this is. You can gain your 2 life. I just don't want creatures out for them to sack with the Phyrexian Tower. That's why you want to aggressively do that there. Might have been incorrect to keep the crab considering we do want to develop on lands, but it's important to get rid of like sack outlets there. Overgrown Tomb. Okay, seems like it's Yawgmoth. Some type of Yawg build. Yeah, we're gonna have to Fatal Push this. We can't cycle. I can't let them get to Yawg next turn. Again, I just can't let them... Like, yes, they can sack it to the tower, but... Yeah, I can't let them do that next turn. So we have this, no land. Fetch land would be great. We can mill them for 12 plus 14, 26 cards. Would be the bee's knees. Okay, all right. Yep. Like some version of Yawg here. Grist in the yard. Seems like a pretty good card to exile with the Cauldron. Oh, Agatha's Cauldron is truly just one of them revolutionary cards, I will say. Yep. Could have played Crab and held up, but yeah, I think this is better. Right. Okay. We can Ruin Crab here. I mean, we're doing some fun stuff. What is that? Cultivation. Fair enough. It's gonna be a fair amount of sacking in this deck. I just didn't know it was... Y'all wanted to sack that bad, but... Phyrexian Tower, I guess, being used as a value engine here. It's a value piece. Okay, I mean, so you have access to 3 mana. Could turn into, I guess, 3 again. Like, you could play a creature, sack it, now 4. There is black involved. Okay, Geist. Pretty dang good sack target. Yep. So it sacked itself to the Grist. It's going crazy right now. It's truly true. Like, there's so much happening right now. I can't even, like, the synergy involved is so good. I'll take the 3. We will probably have to Fatal Push that. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, yeah, we can, and we can. All right. We will probably have to Fatal Push this. That is the truth of the matter. Yep. And we will mill you, opponent. We will hope that you do not have the Endurance as one of your cards or one of the ones that you find. Fulminator Mage is absolutely cruel. That is cruelty, I tell you. So now that forces me to shock in a Watery Grave. Because Fulminator Mage is straight cruelty. Straight up cruelty. Tasha's. If it wasn't for them killing one of my crabs, they would be 18 cards right now. That's okay. Not that deep, not that deep. Unfortunate. We hit like probably double Yawgmoth there. 4-guard Trawler. Freaking Court of Calling. This is 20? You're 20? Who knows that meme? So, if you're this far in the video, let me know in the comment section down below if y'all know that meme. If you do, comment down below, you're 20? For those of y'all that know that meme. Oh, Lord. Just absolutely insane. Okay. We can untap, and we can win with the Fractured Sanity. Archive Trap's not an option. That's a pretty cool Gilded Goose art. I like that. I like that. It's like very... It's nice. It's nice. Nice. Cute little duck. Cute little ducky duck. Don't you dare Fulminator Mage me right now, eh? Don't you dare do that. Don't you dare do that nonsense to me right now. They have... I was gonna say if they have a wall of roots, that's pretty good. I mean, heck, Delighted Halfling too, but... This is such a cool toolbox deck. I wish I had the capacity to like learn this deck, but it just, I'd mess it up so bad. I'd like misplay so many lines and all that stuff, yeah. Yep. I forgot that they could do this. It's so good! It's so good! What did they just do? Oh, okay. Okay. Why aren't they activating the Fulminator Mage ability? Just take me off of lands. I mean, like... I guess their idea is, like, if I draw fetch land, I lose, but... Or they lose, I should say. Yep. Takes care of one of them. God, this deck. This deck. Orcish Bowmasters is probably their last card. Just like, what do I do? Like, really? Like, against this matchup, what do I do? What do I really do right now? They don't play Bowmasters here. And we just destroy this in response. That's it. That's it. All right, we hope our opponent fumbles the bag here. We hope they fumble the bag. That is the goal. Please, 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 please just continue to fumble the bag. That would be great. Great. What do you got for me? Yawg! Actual Yawg! It's got super proliferate, -1, fulminator, blurb. Everything. It's got it all. No 1/1 counters on this, so they can't fulminator me with that. This is coming in as a 3/5 with so many dang abilities. Hold on. Hold the dang phone. Hold on, stop. Everyone pause. Everyone pause. Everyone hold on to your butts. Everyone hold on to your butts. Everyone hold on to your butts. It might be possible. There might be a world. I'm at 55 life. The main board Crypt Incursion. Hold on now. You're telling me there's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go. I mean, they already exiled a bunch of stuff. They're pretty low on cards in hand. Let's see. Thankfully, I don't know how we're alive this game at all, but we will make it work. We will make it work. Paying some costs. Probably activated abilities. What are we doing? What's the thought here? How do we win? How do we win, opponent? Oh, my shoulder's killing me. I gotta sit up here. Oh, God, I gotta get off my seat. That's probably part of it. Milling cards for free. You're gonna cord. Okay. Bowmasters? Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna try and kill the crab here. Pay 1 life, sacrifice another creature. Yeah, so they'll probably just go sack, kill my crab. Because that's 7 cards, right? Like fetch land. Oh, right, they can hit my stuff too, yeah. Fair enough. And then Fulminator Mage, Yep. That's where I just really hope they don't think about that line. Yep. I feel like they can just Fulminator Mage me to death here. Like, I don't know why they didn't go that line. I guess they're trying to be really careful about top decks, because like Mage, just at this point, the Fulminator Mage line just locks me out of the game once Crab is gone. Really oppressive, really oppressive. Yep. Sack the other insect token. Yep. Kill my Crab. At this point, now if they start, you know, enacting the Fulminator Mage stuff, then Cycle Fractured Sanity becomes my only thing. I don't think I'm surviving 5 turns. I might, 6 turns, sorry, but yo, it's risky business, but you got to do it for the biscuit. You know what I mean? Like, you got to risk it for the biscuit. You gotta. I mean, I think we kind of just have to. We're not drawing 3 cards. I know, but let's burn it. You don't want to give them more steps. You don't want to give them more turns. There is so much going on with that cauldron right now. You do not want to give them more steps. So we're gonna turn this into blue. Yeah. This way they can ping me. Beautiful. And that's the win right there. All right, that's the win right there. Oof. Doesn't matter whether or not we cycle it. We found it. All right. Absolutely insane. I'm actually really happy that we have Ashiok here, because Ashiok is a lot better than Soul Guide Lantern. A lot better than Soul Guide Lantern. Maybe Strix Serenade. So Tasha's is pretty bad in my opinion. In this matchup, we're going to take out Visions too. We probably just Spell Pierces, because yeah, and then we just take out Sync. Crypt it down here and then just play all this. Jace just has an extra mill spell. I think we just run it here. That's the plan. Endurance is going to be a thing, but, you know, we got Extirpates, we got Ashioks. That's the plan. Also, no one hate on me for my mismatch Extirpates, okay? None of y'all better be hating on that. Okay, don't worry about any of that. Don't worry about any of that right now. Don't worry about any of that. After this game, I'm getting some lunch. I am hungry. This is all being filmed on my lunch. I don't know if this is it. Oh, I just realized this is control for days. I just realized this is control for days. Other fellow content creator, control for days. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this. Hold up Strix Serenade. They mulled a 5. So we can just play Island Pass. They brought in 3 extra cards, mulled a 4. They can still win on a mull to 4. They can still win on a mull to 4. Yep. But we get the extra cards, so. All right. Fair enough. Yep. 2 min 2. Can't stop that, but that's okay. Yep. 1/1 wolf. The great thing about the Strix Serenade is it counters pretty much everything relevant in this deck. Agatha, Soul Cauldron, creatures, all that stuff. Going for combat. Keep a 1-lander. That's great. Nope. Okay. Okay, all these lands. We can stop now. We can stop now. I don't understand what the thing is with you keep a lot of lands, you draw a lot of lands, you don't keep a lot of lands, you don't draw a lot of lands. I don't understand RNG. Like, just make it work in my favor. You have for the rest of the league, but please, again, just let me close this one out. I want to go eat. My mind is melting. Like, whew, your boy is hungry. Yeah, well, you can't counter that, so. We're going to shock this in just got to be ready for like a Soul Cauldron or something. That would just be so detrimental. I mean, heck, this counters Grist too. This counters Grist too, so that's going to be a fantastic ping if we manage to grab it. Yeah, if we feel to ruin anything, it's going to be the Twilight Mire, and then we can feel the Overgrown Tomb after. Nope. Get your little bird. Strix Serenade. You get your little bird. Your clock increases, which is pretty relevant. I'm gonna do this now. It's getting a little ridiculous here. Undercity Sewers. Right. Let me get some mill spells, please. Holy, the amount of lands we are finding at the top of our deck. Holy. Taking a guaranteed 2. Right. Hopefully this is not Orcish Bowmasters. That would be great. But if it is, can't do anything about the most busted black card ever made. It's just a Dryad Arbor. Nice. That's nice. I'm not going to kill the Arbor. I will hit the Mire. Won't hit the Arbor though. Let the Arbor swing. Although that might be incorrect because it does add to their clock. Yeah, it might be incorrect. I'm essentially giving them a point of damage here for free because I can block the young wolf all I want here. I have to eventually kill this bird. Oh, I love that. I have to eventually kill this bird, and I think I will now. Yeah, so we're going to cast this, destroy this. Thank you for giving me that information. Right, we're going to go to blocks. They don't have any more basics, which is great, actually. I just took that in. Oh, no! You have no more fetchables, opponent. Opponent, you have no more fetchables. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Okay, now I don't care about the Dryad Arbor. Now I do not care. I'm going to lock out your green source into your creature. We are going to take the tomb so you can't cast double black spells. Oh, no. Opponent. No. You can't cast double black spells, opponent. No, we just memed them out because they mulled so hard. Oh, I say they're gonna come back right now. They're gonna go like slam Agatha's Soul Cauldron, copy the. Okay, well, that's not slamming Agatha's Soul Cauldron. All right, opponent. Yo, let's freaking go. 4-1. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Honestly, not bad. We made some work with it, but Mill is still alive and good. Hit me with that nonsense. Mill has never left. We are here to meme out on people. I do not care if I only won this game off of Mulder 4. It means I won. Let's go. Archive Trap for the win. GG's. Control for days. Baby. 4-1 in this league. Let's go. You know what? Bonus here. This is my Moto account, so I don't get to like keep these rewards or anything, but I will. I don't know. Should I open up the cards? It doesn't really matter, actually. You know what? I'm not going to open up the cards. Maybe these will be relevant at some point, but so I'm not. I can open up these and everything, but bare play points. Regardless, though, Modern Mill still around. Tasha's honestly did put in work this league. I feel like it may have been close between Tasha's and Glimpse, although I will say there were multiple situations where Tasha's milling more than just 10 cards definitely helped us out. Helped us out there. So I think the variance is what might put it on top here. But I think if you're doing that, you should not be playing Surgical Mainboard. If you're playing for Tasha's main, you should not be playing Surgical Main. I think Spell Pierce is much better. Keep your Extirpates in the side. It just works out much better. You're going to have dead Surgicals in your hand. Strix Serenade also. Come on. Strix Serenade, Ashiok. In an open meta, I feel like Ashiok is just much better. And it might just end up being so because I think the continuous effect is just really important here. But GG's.